exactly. And this is, there we're going live. Make sure I'm talking. You're live. All right, hi everybody. Happy New Year's. Welcome to our first episode of the Rundown for 2020. I'm Jessica.
Dee Dee.
Sheena.
And this is our special performer / co-host.
I'm Doc, aka the original.
There we go. He's going to be performing for us in the beginning, like I said, and we have shared. We're going to start having performers open up for us first 10 minutes of our show. And then if they want to, they can sit down and relax and conversate with us. That's more than welcome. Once again, Happy New Year's. I also want to share real quick my condolences to my family. We lost my dear cousin, Jihani. And just want to send out all the love and light to you guys. Love you all. And I also want to send a big shout out and a thank you to all the people that shared and pray for my dear friend's son, Daniela's son, Zachary. He was found, thank you God, thank you Jesus, alive. They was able to recover him from a cliff over in Thatcher Park. So thank you for all the workers, the EMS, the people that climbed down there, put their own lives in jeopardy to help save his. So thank you. I'm so very grateful for all of you guys. Love you. Thank you. And with that, we are going to let Vanna White perform. And feel free, to drop in and leave a note, a comment, and share. Definitely, guys.
So first off, I don't like that you call it performing. I'm just doing me. This is not.
Well, I let you just
do you
then.
Then you do what you do, baby. Okay, just do it good. I go do it good.
All right. Well, I want to start off by reading something, and then I'll give you 16 on the beat.
There we go.
All right. So this is called "Can You See What I See?" All right. You ain't gotta be scared, but you will respect it. Brothers, the end is near, prophecy manifested. And Revelations, you read it, Socrates even said it. So I say it's over, soldier. Copy me if you get it. We die like it's on a checklist after wake up and breakfast. Every breath is so precious when chasing breath to you breathless. Why are we living reckless? 85% infected, the blind leading the blind to a prophesied misdirection. The five's trying to survive, but the tribe's got to accept it while the 10%ers lies fills eyes wide with perceptions. The earth's a host to us, it's parasitic infection. The only cure is to kill a parasite. Make the connection. As we wait for the resurrection of your Messiah of selection, perfectly imperfect beings sinning to perfection, will master the art of death, winning in recollection, and find hindsight is perfect, but looking back will miss the blessings. Can you see what I see? We got bats dying by the billions, bees by the billions. We killing off their food and claim it's to feed our children. Yet everything is dying because it's starving, even our children. I ask, what is it they're hiding? Why are we deceiving our children? YouTube videos go viral, some child star life spiral, while our allies' arch rivals await a missile's arrival. Ocean acidification coincides with our survival, but this guy's an atheist that hides behind the Bible. See, the issues at hand and the topics for which we are chatting have nothing to do with the dangers of natural gas fracking, so open your eyes. See the blue skies before they blacken, like the halls of the prison industry, post-affirmative action. Natural gallows non-existent due to deforestation? Or could this be the reason for the growth in our prison population? And this war on drugs and our drug-addicted nation means our nation's at war and we're the villains we're facing. Can you see what I see? Now, to all my brothers in the street, 6s or 5, whatever you niggas ride, black on black crime is the epitome of genocide. We got babies killing babies. How that really make you feel inside? Son, the rich don't go to war, they send the poor. But that's minimized. And for the return of their wounded soldiers, a medal for their shoulders, a couple of trinkets and the weight of the boulders. His only form of release is that thing in his holster, and we taught him how to use it. So he'll abuse it because he's colder. Or is it because he's wiser? See, me personally, I wish it was the latter. All of us are animals. When it's survival, that's what matters. Survival of the fittest. The fittest is getting fatter while the poor going hungry in this unnatural disaster. See, our world bleeds money from which these parasites feed. So money over everything is a parasite's creed. What we gonna do when our world can't breathe and all our seeds are sick and starving? Because our world can't breathe. Can you see what I see? All right.
I love that. I love you. I am like your number one fan. You already know for like ever Myrtle days.
Right. Well, usually I try to drop some jewels, a little bit of knowledge before I get ignorant on the microphone.
But you know what? We call that versatile, baby, and we welcome it all.
I does that too.
As long as it's positive and uplifting and a little hood, you know, because we love it.
Okay.
And we can relate. Hello.
Yes.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. If it
Minus the
wasn't for
commercial.
traveling-
Google shot itself in the plug.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. We live, we raw, and we uncut, baby.
Yes.
Indeed. And we also all the way up in this joint.
2020.
Yeah. The original. Yo. Shout out to my fan. You know we are out there. You know. Check this out. Look. I'm all the way up like this fully loaded price range. Custom made King James. Steph Curry's end game. Coffee, no dose. Dust blunts, cocaine. Head cracking the CeeLo game. How little people see things. The tattoo of the bow that stops right below the G-string. I'm back on my shit. Call me captain of the ski team. Was all the way down but back on point like a bee sting. So I'm all the way up like the apex of a tree swing. It's crazy how I see things. Brim low, eyes lower. Clip filled all the way up. Hammer called the mind blow. Extend, don't change your perception. It goes down, your life's over. Ladder slash escalator. Make a nigga ride slower. Lay him down, glide over. Looking down, estimates. The system trying to throw the book. But I ain't trying to catch a case so like the bass on the speakers fuck. Her legs when I'm in the guts and shaking when it goes down. But now, I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Yeah, we all the way up. And fresh white Hirachis, I'm all the way up.
I got black Nike, sorry.
Yeah, I got on Air Maxes, so I'm just saying, when I wrote it,
So Rachi's what happened.
I did have on some fresh white Hirachis.
I could not be on tour with you because I would not. They were like, get her off the stage, all the way up. Okay, I'm sorry, baby. All the way off. I'm sorry, babe. I love it.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. That was hot.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, you want me to do more?
Yeah, go ahead. You got time. We got time.
Oh.
Go on. Bring it on.
Because I didn't know it was that serious.
Let's see. Holly says you're awesome. You definitely great job, and you're not ignorant, babe. Thank you, Holly.
You got hearts over here.
Mm-hmm. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing.
So, want me to spit another track? Play a track? How about I play a track?
Whatever you want
How
to
about I
do.
play a track? I'll play a verse. This is called If You Want to Party. Live 1-8. Stand up.
How can people reach you real quick?
You can't.
You can reach us to reach him. You know, once upon a time I wasn't managing you. I do believe we are still under contract. Hawkeye management. Boom. Gotta bring that back to life too, right?
They're saying that.
I know, but we have people they just don't. You know what I mean? You was the only one that got it. Coming all the way from freaking Glen Forward. You know everybody else? Mookie, he was bottom too.
DJ Scratch and Sniff. The records. Yeah.
Your own personal DJ too. Somehow.
Ain't no party like a live when they party, cause a live when they party don't stop. So if you came here to party, let me see you move your body to this real live when they hip hop. Yes, hat to the back, smooth cat, just a wristwatch. Gym shorts, ashy knees, tube socks, flip flops. Head full of hip hop, 1-2s and don't stops. Kill it acapella, beatbox, and when his beat drops. This flow make the knock, beat knock, pop lock. Moms on the dance floor throwing bowls to the bus stop. My niggas lean back with a gun in their pants. They don't dance, they throw gang signs and pop rubber bands. But you can keep moving your body since you came here to party and fuck with. Who say it's do say for the army? Throw it back, put it on me while I two-step calmly. Sweat dripping, poking like 151 Bacardi. Shorty, you bad and looking like a keeper too. But let me speak the truth, I couldn't keep you if I wanted to. So I'ma keep it G and keep to me what I wanna do. I'm sweet, have beef, and I'm trying to fuck, and I fuck with you. So if you want to party, get at me. We can party, get at me. You want to party, we can party, get at me.
Okay. You're gonna be party. All 2020, y'all.
All 2020.
All 2020.
And I work all 2020.
I work every day of my life.
Party
Every
on
hour
that
of my
time.
life.
Yes.
Work and sleep. That's it.
What's sleep?
What is sleep?
What's that?
I say I die. What's the saying go? I sleep when I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. But I don't want to die no time soon.
Sleep
God bless me. All right. So thank you, babe.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
Thank
And
you.
we're gonna hear some more from him, you guys.
What's up?
I just want to real quick talk about our lineup for this month, starting with the fabulous Doc, the original. Okay, next week we have Teresa Lentz. She's gonna be showcasing. Is that next week? The 10th, yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna be showcasing a Novite. I want to say because y'all know my language is horrible. A Novite, which is a beautiful product, colostrum, and it's all healthy, and it definitely is good. She's gonna send me some information so I can start sharing that. And the following week, which is the 17th, we're gonna have a special guest. He's a congressman candidate, Michael Cini. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Apologize. He's gonna be coming. We're gonna have a couple people in the audience asking questions and giving our concerns. Definitely an outlet. If you guys want us to ask him special questions of what he can do to our district, feel free to message us, post them, and we will gladly ask away all your questions because it's very important. Definitely we've seen the dynamics of the entire system change. I'm not going to go into detail with that, but we're just got to hope for better, and pray that things will turn around for us and that he can hopefully make some good changes because we need a lot of change, especially in this area. So he's coming the 17th. We also have a couple performers that are not yet quite locked in, but we got them on deck. And on the 24th, Lala from Healing Lily will be coming, showcasing her jewelry. I showed you guys her ring last time that I bought for her. I don't have it on today, sorry. And she's also Reiki practitioner, and I think she has lotions like CBD and Reiki infused candles. So she has tons of things that are beautiful in her collection. She's going to be coming the 24th, and I think the 31st, I'm not sure. Josie, hello. Sorry, completely forgot about you. Our co-host, Josie, is in Haiti right now, and we're hating. But just saying, love you, babe. She is out there on her own adventure. We love you, Miss Yo. I was supposed to print a picture of her face, and I apologize. Make it just act like it's her. But next time, she's gonna be here next week, so we can't wait for her to come back and tell us her stories of all her adventures. And what else? So as far as me this month, you can always contact me, www.blessingswellnesscenter.org, 518-238-5338 for any services or products. I got my Vickies and all that good stuff. I believe I have a event January 18th, but I'm not 100% sure that I confirmed it yet. It should be West Indian Caribbean event. I'm sorry, guys. I'm killing it right now. I apologize.
Right.
I need my planner right in front of
you.
Seriously. Other than that, I am starting to teach a few classes. I got my body sculpting class tomorrow, this weekend. Actually, it's just tomorrow. I have my mediumship class, my medical intuitive class, my intuition class, and obviously the body sculpting class. So check out my website for that, the dates and times. And I'm going to hand it off to Sheena, who's going to let you know where she's been, because everybody knows she's everywhere. She's all over the place. I'm take me with you, because you was just everywhere.
I know.
She was in Nebraska today via internet.
I was on the phone on Nebraska, actually on, it's called The Boss, 95.7. Next Saturday on the 11th, I'll actually be doing Sashay Speak My Truth podcast in the city. The 18th, I'll be in the city. The kids have a fashion show. And the 25th, we have our Winter Fest at Albany Barn. And I have a lot. You want me to go into February?
Oh, well, we're just staying for January.
Right.
Because we can go on forever.
We're going to start right there.
But you're talking about fashion show and all that. So keep in mind, we are taking performers such as models, actors, comedians, poets, artists, any of those kind of natures. We just ask that you are empowering and educating and just really positive. You know what I mean? all kind of genres. We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate age. You could be little, you could be old. We love you all. And at the end, we were talking about probably having like a nice big talent showcase, you know, and we will let you guys, the audience, decide, you know, go peek through our videos and who you want to perform. And then we'll, you know, see, it'd be like America's Got Talent or Voice or
we'll
American Idol, but it's just going to be the rundown.
It's going to be the rundown.
Real down. You know what I mean? The real down on the rundown, whatever. But that's our goal as far as having the performers. We would like to eventually hold an event where we can showcase all of their, you know, talents under one roof at the same time, just, you know, helping each other out, because that's what we're all about: positivity, love, and light. Yes. So with this, I don't know if I feel like I'm Josie right now. No, Josie starts talking. Do you want to start talking?
No, but actually, we're going to talk about positive affirmations. You know, leading into basically just being positive about yourself and positive about life. And well, I started a positive by just writing a book. So
amen for that. And that's positive because you get to, just like with your music, I'm sure it's a good therapeutic.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, tell us about how you started. Why don't you do that? How you started rapping and, you know, getting into all this, and how has it helped you?
In high school, one of my buddies, he's a like real Christian guy, and they used to do a lot of Christian rap and stuff.
God, shout out to y'all. No discrimination.
Where That Seeds was chopping, you know, Stay Working was chopping too, by the way. But yeah, That Seeds, that's the squad. You know, Iron Links, all of us, we used to do a lot of gospel raps.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing.
I mean, if I'm keeping all the way 100 though, they used to do a lot of gospel raps, and they used to like try to convert me to do gospel raps with them.
Keep it funky, baby. Keep it funky. Keep it real. That's the way we like it.
I'll play a track from back then. Actually, I got a
yeah. Why don't you do that? I would love to hear that.
When I don't have it queued
next
up right
time.
now. No, I have it. I just don't have it lined up.
No,
I
that's
gotta
fine,
get
babe.
it lined
that's
up.
That's fine. Whenever you do.
But yeah, that's how I started. I was rapping with them. I wanted to be cool, and they were the cool kids.
They're the cool kids. I love that. Can we bring that back? The cool kids were the gospel rapping kids. Like, seriously, can we bring that all the way back? Because with all this negativity in the world, we need some positive.
But they were cool because they were different. You know, they wasn't
unique.
They wasn't wearing parasol jeans and, you know, Jordans like everybody else, and neither was I.
And I love that. Yeah, I love be yourself. Own who you are. I don't, like I said, I got a pair of $40. They might have been 30. Nike. I'm just keeping it funky. These are my work shoes. Honey, I got to work in these shoes all time. Look, that's it. And whether you like it or not, but it's me. And that's what makes us all unique in our own ways. It's just being able to be our, you know, authentic selves. And not really caring what, no disrespect to y'all, but not really caring, you know, what people think about us, you know, because then you just live in an isolated shelter, you know what I mean? And nobody wants that. So, how about you? How would you, you know, think about, because I'm going to go into positive affirmation, but what's your take about positive affirmation? How has it helped you? We're going to go back to you too, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you just
did.
But are you finished?
You're not interested. Too far. We got to go over there.
Hold on, we don't slide on here. We come back. Hold on.
I'm sorry, guys. You
no,
see,
she's not.
Josie is the Oprah of the show. I'm just like, I poke in and I come back out. But okay, so we'll come back. After these messages, we'll be right back. But so with you, like, how has positive affirmation, is that something that you practice, or you don't really know too much about it? Because a lot of people don't know a lot about it.
It's hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm taking it one day at a time.
That's what you can do.
One step at a time. Reading her book.
Yeah.
Helping have her motivate me.
Yes, definitely.
And yes, pushing me to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I'm getting there.
And that's it. That's all it takes is
work it out.
Just and that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Is one step at a time. Even if you gotta, like I always say, like if I gotta crawl, you know what I'm saying? A baby only gotta crawl, you know what I'm saying, before they can start walking, you know what I'm saying, and then start running.
Yeah.
You know, so however, you know, the progress is, you know, crawling to walking to running. It's just, you know, the movement is what's important.
Mm-hmm.
Not to stay stagnant.
Yes, definitely. Like, cause like me going through my situation, I had to be positive through it, and it's like I had to figure out what was gonna be my steps to then get where I am now. So like I had to learn to be empowered. I had to believe in myself. I had to be strong. I had to tell myself like I got this.
Yeah,
Because
and that's positive affirmations.
it's
right
like
there.
listen, okay, you know, like I get up every morning. I have to tell myself because it's a process to getting up, to being okay, to being all right, to dealing with pure life.
Yeah.
After dealing with certain
That is
stuff
so
and
true.
going through a path, and it's like, you know what? All right, what words are you going to use to be positive today? So every day I choose a different word. I choose a different word, a different
I love
way,
that.
and something that's like, okay, today is powerful. So I'm gonna find all the positive and powerful things about me
I love
to
that.
make me okay today.
Yeah, that is amazing. See, with me, honestly, I really didn't know much about positive affirmations at all until I started my journey, and just really learning the difference between the negative energy and the positive energy. You know what I mean? Like we talk about being around negative people and how it drains you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that I was literally being drained by negative people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just was like, always like, damn, I'm tired. Like every time I left them, I would feel, depressed or like, oh, like, but I didn't know what that was. So after learning, and I'm still learning, I'm like, wow, it's so true. You know what I'm saying? And, I do know that negative thoughts would bring on, negative actions and, all that stuff. But seeing, where I'm at now, and like when I made that decision to stop being negative and stop worrying about what was going on in my life and just really put forth all that energy into me, instead of giving it to everybody, I seen the difference, you know what I'm saying? And I went from like my positive affirmation every day is, and I made a whole shirt about it. It said, I can do anything my daddy wants me to. And I put God, because God is my father.
Oh, I think I've seen that show.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's so true. Like, who is anybody to tell me what I can and cannot do? What I can and cannot accomplish. You know what I'm saying? At 33, being a single mother, bought my first home. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And then now 40. How old am I? About 42, I think I'm. I don't know. I think I just turned 42. But anywho, yeah. Oh gosh. Just a reminder. But 42 now, you know what I'm saying, having 3, flourishing businesses and connecting with so many people and meeting and just accomplishing so much. It's like, you know what? People always say, oh, you're doing too much. You have your hands in too many things. Mm-hmm. You know what? If God didn't want my hands in all these little pots and all that stuff, guess what he will do? Take it right out. That's too much for you, child. Mm-hmm. Sit your butt down for a little bit. That's too much. But he got my hands in all these places, and I'm going to continue to rock because, you know what? He's allowing me to do it. It's positive. I'm not hurting anybody. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm reaching out to help more people, So I'm going to continue to do what my father allows me to do. And I don't care what anybody says, you know what I'm saying, at this point, So that's my positive affirmation I tell myself every day. When I say, oh, damn, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. Like, what am I doing? I'm like, well, you know what? If he wants it to happen, he's just going to make it happen. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Either it does or it doesn't. But if it doesn't, I'll be like, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. Mm-hmm. Let it go and keep moving forward. Mm-hmm. Back to you.
Back to you.
You like that, right? It went bing, bing, bing. Don't mind. Hold that.
I don't know. I'm a positive person. A lot of positive things don't happen around me. I just wear a smile and go about life.
You say you're not a positive person?
Positive
You
person.
said some. For you Reiki people over there, we don't send some energy that way, honey. Yeah, we need a whole session. But keep it funky. I love that. Because a lot of people are not positive, and a lot of people find it hard to
I'm not
be positive.
necessarily
Not positive.
negative.
No.
I'm just not like.
You're just at a plateau.
Yeah, I don't know. I see too much. I know too much to be positive, Like,
Yeah.
I'm not angry or bitter. I'm just not.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I've seen too much.
Everybody, we have somebody in the background. She doesn't want to be on camera. Right? We have our first audience member today. So we gonna keep her name in quiet unless I can say your name.
No, I don't care.
Okay, so we got Miss Rita Rowe in the building.
Rita.
Okay. But yeah, so she's playing the side cut. She's not really feeling too good, so she's gonna be talking from the outside.
Just threw me in.
Of course she did. You should have already known.
They're like, who's that voice? Where's that? Is that spirit? Do we hear a spirit? Who's that?
Where you at?
Yes. So go ahead, babe. Sorry, cut you
No,
off.
I was just reiterating that what he has said, that it's true. not being all the way positive doesn't make you a negative. But when you've experienced
It's hard.
life with even with myself, trauma or a lot of negative things, you know things, your perspective on out and your outlooks on what you may see as a positive might to me be like, well, you know, it's just different. Everyone's perspective
Yes,
is different.
that is so true.
It's not that it's a negative for me, but I don't know. You just know you see, and it's just different.
You just been through so much that it's hard for
Yeah.
you to really look at things through a positive glass.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know that maybe in the past you tried, but it didn't work out that way in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, continue, baby.
I don't know. I think that's it. Like, I'm not. You said a positive glass. I'm not like the glass is half empty or half full. The glass got shit in it. You know
We call that being real.
That's
That's just being a
me,
realist,
you know what I
honey.
mean?
That's
Like,
it is what it
that's me. I
is.
say that all the time. I'm a realist.
That's a
You know,
realist.
that's it.
That's exactly
You
what
know,
it is.
I see it for what it is. And it's not a lot of positive stuff happening. I mean, this is a positive thing right here. So right now I'm positive. I'm in the positive atmosphere.
That's that Reiki, guys.
You know, like, it's nice in here right now, but usually, you know, it's not so positive where I'm at. It's not so positive where I'm from. You know? And that light at the end of the tunnel, we got a lot of negative shit between here and there. You know, not looking too positive for me,
But you're able to adapt, so that's good.
and it makes me strong, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's my vegetables, you know.
Yeah.
Like it sucks, you know. Nobody likes spinach when they're a kid, but you acquire that taste, and then
I love it now. You
word,
never
you know
thought
what
I
mean?
did. Ooh, spinach and cream. With some death sauce. Oh, I don't know about kale.
I don't know
But
about
I haven't. You at a whole other level. I haven't tried kale. No. Baby steps.
My salad.
But you know what? I think I have tried it. It's just a little rough, isn't it?
No.
Or chewy or something. Oh, we'll see. So, yeah.
I don't
Like
want
that.
that.
I had callaloo and bacalao with rice today, and
Hallelujah, that's
you
like a
brought us
Jamaican
nothing?
or something.
my
Different.
dad
share with
I was gonna say.
I was like, oh, I walked in my mother's house and I'm like, oh, I gotta go because it smells like fish in here. My dad was like, wait, bring it back.
Come with this.
Take this. And I'm like, oh, I don't want this.
It's
And
good,
it was
ain't it?
delicious.
Yeah.
It was delicious. So that's why I was running a little extra late.
No,
too. So I was like,
But
okay.
Look, I ain't food calls me every day. I'm like,
That's
work, I got
positive.
something. You know what I'm saying?
But I tried something new today. So
And that's a positive
that's
thing.
one of my things. I like to at least try new things.
all the time.
You know what I mean?
That's you
For a
get
while,
old.
I didn't.
You get old when you stop trying new shit. When you know everything and you don't need to do nothing else, then you old.
I
You
got
know,
old.
like,
I got old. Like, same thing, steak and potatoes and a side of broccoli.
But you know what it is? It's
I
not
like to
old.
try
It's
new
just
things.
it's you get comfortable.
Yeah, I don't like being
And that's what
complacent.
happens. And I don't like being comfortable because
Me
if I'm
neither.
comfortable, then I'm not doing something right. I need to feel uncomfortable because I know when I'm uncomfortable is when I'm making moves. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like this. Like living paycheck to paycheck, living, having to do this and having to do like, nah, I got to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of them. And that motivates me. That uncomfortable feeling motivates me to, aspire to do more. So that's basically what happens. And we get comfortable, and that's fine. Sometimes we get comfortable because we're happy in our situation.
Yeah.
I don't know how a mom could ever be comfortable, especially a single parent mom. Like I can never. My kids ain't even with me.
I'm rich,
I can't
Mom.
get-
I can tell you that.
Well, you
real
do
quick.
get comfortable. You do because I'm comfortable. This is my right now today. This is personal, but right now my journey is my motivation right now is change because I've gotten too comfortable in my environment, in my workplace, in my personal relationships with my kids. All right, this is our routine. Me being comfortable has brought me to a point where I have to force change on myself because I know that I need to be moving, and I've stagnated myself in my growth being too comfortable. So we do get comfortable, and I don't like it. I'm
It is
aware
true.
of it, but baby steps. You gotta crawl
It's
before
always
you walk.
baby steps. And like you said, doing something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thinking outside the box definitely helps with that because, a lot of times people think like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, how can you? No, you can.
You can do it.
You literally can. Like, that's that negative. You know what I'm saying? Negative Nancy getting, no, how you going? You can't do that. You a single mother. There's no way. Guess what? I did it. And, by whose grace, amen. It's that's the positive affirmation. Like, you know what? I don't care what anybody says. I can do this. You set your goals. You set your intentions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? you know, there a lot of people. You have a vision board coming up, don't
yes,
you, babe?
I'm doing a vision board party on the 21st.
You know, you put that out, and I want to make my vision board. I made my little. No, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold up, because it's a personal show. I ain't gonna show you all my goals because I don't need y'all taking my stuff. You know what I mean? But I started off. I was right in the bed with my daughter, and she said, "Mommy, go to bed." I was like, "Nope. I need to make my vision board / paper because that's all I have." But look,
Her vision
okay,
paper.
that's mine.
Started it for 2020.
Boom. Okay, and that's my personal one, and then I have a vision board paper for each of my businesses. You know what I'm saying? So I have my personal growth, and then I have one for each of my businesses where I want to go with them, the direction I want to go, what I want to accomplish in 2020. And it's important because that's setting your positive affirmations, because the thing with positive affirmations is if you don't set it, if you don't say it, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to believe it. It's not going to come true because...
And then you don't see it either.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know, so it's like, if you only think negative shit is only going to happen to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're only around negative people, guess what? You're going to be getting that negative
energy
on you, like attached to you.
And that's why you felt so tired being around it.
Yeah.
Draining. It was just pulling you and not giving you no energy.
And some people, unfortunately, can't help it because I had a client of mine, and I met her, matter of fact, at that expo.
The Mind Body, the one that we did.
Coming up in April, Mind, Body, and Soul. Coming up in April, see us there.
Yes, Jim, we shout y'all out.
Love you, Jim. And, but I met her there, and as soon as she came, I just felt like, oh gosh, this poor lady, and she seems like such a sweetheart, you know what I mean? But here she goes, am I going to be okay? Is this going to be this? Is that, I don't know. And it's like her anxiety was like, I was like, oh God, like I have to like
she threw you off.
Block myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me just regroup. Let me just, Archangel Michael, send down that protection. Thank you. And I'm like, listen, hon, you have to start thinking positive. If you think, well, is my trip going to be bad? I'm going on a trip and, you know, I worry about pipes busting in my house. Honey, what? No, your trip, yeah, I'm telling you. You know, but she literally, her anxiety was just through the roof, and it was like stunting her everything. You know what I'm saying?
That'll really cause like physical problems.
Seriously.
Yeah, some people you can't help.
And it's bad.
It'll hurt you physically, all that stress.
Yeah, it's not a game.
Stroke, etc.
Back pains,
everything. All the above.
The stress literally sends me to the hospital where I get sick or something. Yeah.
Honey, you know for a fact, when I had those chest pains when Kiki left me, I didn't even know. I felt like I had an elephant on my vessel. You know what I'm saying? On my chest. And I didn't know what the heck was going on with me. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the hell this is. Like, this is crazy. But eventually, Yanni, my girlfriend who was supposed to come today, hopefully next time. Time, Bond. Next time, boo dang. I know, right? Hopefully she'll come. But she is the LPN. She's like, Jess, you need to go to the hospital. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's serious. I'm like, you know, and I know a little bit about, you know, health, being in the field forever. But I'm like, well, you know, everything looks okay. I'm not, you know, whatever. She's like, yo, take your ass to the hospital. Stop playing with me. So I went. Finally, they did everything. And stress. I said, but I don't feel stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel. I don't feel it, but seriously. And that's how I was like, oh my gosh. And that was just simply from my daughter uprooting to go to Florida for that little time. You know what I'm saying? And that took a major, like, seriously, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And same thing, that you have to, like we always talk about, know yourself, know your body, know, you know, what's good and what's not, and then, you know, always check up on it. But I am, like, literally the only one talking. I need some help up in here. Come on!
We are talking with you.
Man,
stop it. So stop it.
You're doing a good job.
Especially what I've been going through today.
What you been going through? We're going to talk about that. Positive affirmation.
Positive affirmation.
Come on, let's send some positive.
She needs some positive.
Let's
Who's honey? Who's baby?
Myself.
Tell me, what's going on?
So
we might not go there. Okay.
We doing a therapy session.
Not a therapy, not today. We got to be on the clock for that. So, she, you know, how has positive affirmations, besides helping you get through, have you noticed a major.
It's a big change. Like my whole wave is totally different. I've learned various. I don't allow certain things around me. When it seems off or too much, I remove myself. I don't allow the negativity to stay in my atmosphere. Because the thing about it is,
It takes an awful
it
to
take
let it go.
no.
Nah,
I ain't
that's
even doing
immediately.
That's automatic.
That's what I said. It's working on me.
Look,
There's
a whole like listen. If it's even I cancel. I'm not even doing it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
One, for health reasons, I can't, so I'm not. And two, I'm not dealing with it. I stopped and shut that off a long time ago.
No, that's
If
right.
you can't come with positivity, I don't want to.
Exactly.
Look, right when I was in here, you told me, calm down.
Yes. Listen, no.
I said, okay, I got it.
Bring it
Because
down.
then
Let me bring it out.
that
I'll
starts
take
bringing
it
the
over.
anxiety and everything
Yeah.
else that you deal
But
with.
the
And it's
anxiety
like-
is so
and
real.
that puts you in a whole
It
nother
really
state of
is.
I
mind.
can't deal.
So
No, it's
ain't
hard.
deal,
Every
deal,
speaker
ain't
take
gonna do.
medication for it too, so
Yeah,
it's
she's
like,
not-
I'm trying to
Just
figure it out.
and
I'm trying to take this
y'all, I
step.
remember. I know I told you this. You're my best friend. When I had my first anxiety attack, and I didn't even know what the hell it was. I literally remember it. She laughing in
That
the
I've
background.
never
She
had.
dying. Listen, real quick story, just talking about anxiety and how real it is. I literally just came home from getting back from my son. I'm laying down, feeling okay. I got my feet up. Like, I deadass had, like, not even kinkles. I had the whole elephantitis thing going on. Like, both of my junks was so huge. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I call my doctors. My doctors, point to y'all doctors, don't ever do this again. Literally put the bug in my ear. You need to go to the hospital. You might have a blood clot in your leg, blah, blah, blah. Sparked up a whole anxiety attack, which I did not know it was. You know what I'm saying? And long story short, I'm calling 911, and in my mind it starts playing. This is Kanye West. Jesus,
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
Jesus, watch
I
me.
cannot.
That's literally what's in my head, and I'm telling my other girlfriend, Itaya, if anything happens to me, you have to take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
wow.
was
Yeah.
gone.
You was gone.
And I'm bugging out, and I'm yelling at the paramedics come. I'm yelling like, I can have a blood clot, and I could die. Why the sirens not on? Why are you not rushing? I'm going all the way in, but I didn't know. So then I'm finally in the thing, and I'm yelling at the doctors, what's taking so long? The doctor said I could die. They were like, we're going to put the ultrasound
So you
on
dropped
you.
something negative and drove you
Yes,
that way.
all the way left. It took me to sit in that emergency room for like maybe an hour after hearing Jesus Walks in my head like a million times and breathe and be like, yo, I think I just dead ass had a panic
Whole
attack.
meltdown.
Yo.
Yeah, she went in.
But it's not. That is something like to feel that
People
way.
feel like that on a daily
every
basis.
day.
I don't
God
know how
bless
they do
y'all.
that. It's
It is
terrible.
not
do.
a game, and that I could not.
I don't know.
I literally thought I was gonna die.
How'd you come out of it?
I
I
was
slapped
praying
her.
on it. I kept hearing Jesus walk. Jesus
what?
I
walk.
slapped her.
Yeah,
Wake up.
she would, and she has.
I get anxiety attacks on the bus. Anytime it's a group of people, when it's a lot of people, I get anxiety attacks. I'll be like, I start breathing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I do. I
well,
really
that's
do.
anxiety.
And my heart
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah. Large
out of my
crowds.
chest. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
she
my gosh,
has
oh my
like
gosh, oh my
that.
gosh. I had to sit
Being
actually
around a lot of people.
by the door. I have to sit by the door
Yeah.
in order for me to get the air and just take
Yeah.
off the bus.
Yeah.
Other than that,
That's hard. I remember my
I take
girlfriend.
my little phone and be like,
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's scary.
yeah.
My girlfriend used to usually, I don't want to say no names because it's personal, but she used to call me when she used to suffer from these things. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you're the only one that can talk me out of it. You're the only one that, I just be like, calm down, just breathe with
Not that
me.
serious.
And that was prior to me having my own little thing, which I didn't know was a panic attack, but I'm like, yo, I think I just really
It's got to
had
be
a
treated
panic.
because my uncle's going
It's
through that right
scary.
now. He couldn't even go to the grocery store. I used to have to do his groceries for him. And we're talking about in his 50s. Like now it has gone untreated for all these years.
God
He had it
bless
under
him.
control, and it's really gotten worse. He is like doesn't even come out the house.
Yeah.
And we're talking about an active man, actively involved, just
Yeah.
in
it's
his own
scary.
corner.
Yeah, they had to
And-
put me in a heart monitor and put me in that position
Yeah.
just so they can see what is going on with you.
Yeah, no.
So everybody stay positive.
Stay positive.
Get your energy in line.
Yes, definitely. Have you ever suffered anything?
People,
I know
places,
guys
and
don't
things.
talk about that
Yo,
stuff,
my
but
favorite-
since we got a whole man,
They don't talk about
feel
those
free
things.
to
Yeah, real talk, you sitting here talking about it, and I'm just going on in my head. Like, there was a time I didn't believe in anxiety and stress. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that shit is bullshit. Like, breathe. Like, grab your big girl pennies or your nuts and, like, go about life. Shit happens, you know what I mean? Like, go. And one day, I was in the county, and I had an anxiety attack. Like, I spazzed on myself. Like,
Wow.
like I just blacked. Like, everything just changed. My whole world was different in there. And it was a female cop on, and like she came to my cell and was like all in the little, you know. And I'm just like different.
But isn't that kind of happen? Like you get that tunnel vision. Did that happen to you? Like you kind of get like a.
It wasn't like my
I
heart
was
wasn't
getting-
racing. I just felt like. I felt like I was scarier than I had ever been in my whole entire life, and I was just sitting there with my pad, and I was writing, and I was just thinking, you know, just in my head, and then like I was spacing out, and then it was just like my worst nightmare came to life for like 10 minutes straight, and like I just was, and I couldn't do nothing about it. And then when I finally came to, it was just like that cop was still standing on my cell, like you know. Going in because I spazzed on her, you know, but I wasn't like all there with
In the right frame of mind, exactly.
And then I apologized for her. She wasn't checking for it though, but you know, I was like, yo, that's never happened to me before.
Exactly.
And now I'm a believer. Like all day, I'm a believer. Like that stress, that anxiety is a real
It is
deal. That's
not a game.
crippled the most thoroughest of people out there, yo.
It's hard. That's hard.
Yes.
What's hard? What I find hard is being the friend, the sister, the mother, just the support to somebody that has those issues. Because, just FYI, like chill the fuck out every once in a while and check on your support, because it is very mentally draining.
Yes.
And as much as you want to step off and be like, yo, I'm out, I can't. You gotta take that time out. You don't want to throw the person in the cold, because you know they're attached. They need you. You know.
Exactly.
So it is hard.
It is true, and go ahead, babe.
A lot of times, the outlet need an outlet.
Need an
Yeah,
outlet.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? A
Thank
lot of
you.
times the outlet need the outlet,
It's hard.
and sometimes that outlet is helping that person that needed the outlet to begin with. You know what I mean?
And
But
not
then it
only
just
that
builds.
person, just imagine that outlet that we have over there, right? I can't do it. But say you have an outlet that has 4 plugs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got all these people plugging into your energy, your positive energy. You literally have nothing left for yourself. And it's like, everybody's plugging into me, but I don't have, like you said, an outlet to plug into anybody else. And you have to take the time out, like you said, Ree, to check in on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or
that's
just
where that self-care comes in.
Yeah,
definitely.
you have to take it.
You
I
know?
feel bad for that.
You know,
Because I get questions as being that, you know, I do what I do. Like, my therapist asked me, like, do you have somebody to talk to? Do you have some support? Because you're supporting everybody else. Because, like, now with the She Not Master Motivation, everybody comes to me with their issues.
so now you're going to be
So
absorbing.
now I'm taking in all that, or they're dropping, because like now everybody's like, oh, your energy. So every time with my energy, when I go speak, they're always telling me like, it's something with your energy that makes me just want to talk to you. So it's like, I've gained that, but now I have to then, when I'm done with all that, I have to
leave it
take
there.
I have to, and then I have to
You
go
have to
home
release it.
and literally release it. Like just really
Really, really.
meditate,
Yeah.
really take the time out for myself. If not, I'm totally drained.
Yeah, I
and I'm
meditate.
tired.
I
That's
meditate
like work.
every day.
You have
I
to.
love
I need
I
work.
meditated before I came in
Stays
here.
at work.
Seriously.
How was your day? How was your-
medicated.
I'm medicated now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all medicated right now.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year's.
I came straight from vacation. I literally, like I was telling you, like I literally did not do anything. I just like totally relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Which even when we went to Florida, that's what I did, because I knew like once I came back, I was gonna go full blown again. So literally, I landed Sunday. Been working since Sunday. Like have not had a day off. Doing basically 20-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying?
So, I'm gonna tell you about Florida later.
Tell me. Oh, later. Okay, Florida. We got that on deck. Mental reminder, Florida. Yeah, we need to take a whole trip. But it's important to, take that time out and to meditate, you know what I'm saying, and set forth those, going back to positive affirmations. to really see the outcome of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep thinking negative, you're going to attract negative people. You know what I'm saying? Even empaths, although you're not negative, you know what I'm saying? You're an empath. So people, that energy that the people seeing, that's positive energy. You know, you could be a positive person, but people are going to want to be around you for that positivity. You know, and then they end up taking it. And, you know, some do it. I don't want to say like they do it purposely. They don't even know that they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? So like nowadays, I'd be like, okay, you got 10 minutes to vent.
Yeah.
Get it off.
Yo.
Get it all out.
I'd be like, all right, so, all right, well, I'll talk to you after. I cut that shit.
I'm
You have
telling
people that keep going and keep going. You be like, oh God.
I don't like to.
Look,
I don't like
I
to.
need
I
a.
some. This one pulls right
Yeah.
out.
Give me a minute.
That's what I'm like. Oh,
Yeah, I can't.
But you got to get it out.
I know it's hard.
go to therapy.
But I have to woo stuff first. I gotta think. I can't just say it out because if I could say it out right now.
Yeah. See, I literally just had a client today off the whim. She calls me. I literally, my first day back in the office. You know what I'm saying? So I got like everything to do. And she hits me up. She's like, hey, you know, I'm like, well, I can't do it today. I'm pretty booked until, you know, whatever. And then they put it in me like she need to hear some stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I guess I could do it. Let's go. So did it real quick, got back to it, you know what I'm saying? And one of her things is like you don't speak your truth. You don't get it out. Like she holds all that, and she is a social worker, you know what I'm saying? So she goes around like you know, and helping people, and so she gets all that energy. You know what I mean? And she just bottles it. I'm like, you gotta let that go, honey, because it's manifesting physically now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get all of that out, and it's important because get all of it out, but you also have to fill it in with the positive affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy, and because you don't want to leave holes, because then they just come back. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely like it's challenging to do at times. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, we got some friends that will literally suck you bone dry. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all.
If you think this pertains to you, it does. Wait. That's right, baby. But y'all know I love y'all, and I keep it 1,000 always. So, and we tell you, you know what I'm saying? We do. We tell them like listen, you know, you only got 10 minutes. That's all I can give you right now. And that's just like major life for, you know, that situation. Obviously, always going to be there for you. But if it's just like, oh, this and all that.
Well, if it's somebody you really care about, though.
It don't matter.
Sometimes
they always got some negative shit to say.
You cannot. You have to protect your energy. You have to. You can
protect
small doses.
Small doses.
Small doses.
Because if
I
not,
good. Oh, all right.
they gonna drain
That's
you.
it. Keep it moving.
And it's never gonna become positive. So you gotta figure out that boundary and them barriers.
Cut them off.
Cut them off. Some people are.
I always say love them from a distance.
Love from a distance.
That's what I do.
Everybody
love you.
Love so close.
I be like, I love you, but I'm gonna love you from over here. And you got 5 minutes.
That's it.
Left on the clock.
5 minutes?
No, I usually give 10, but I'm just saying if they usually they come in with 5 minutes worth of shit already before you can talk. You know what I mean? They're already.
It do be like that.
Hi,
Get in the
how are
car.
you?
I'm in the car stressed out. I be like, hold on.
You be like, you already stressed me coming in the door. Wait.
I'm already getting a
I
headache.
feel the whole energy. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
And sometimes you feel the energy before they even get
You know what it is. You gotta prepare. I gotta prepare myself.
Yeah, you gotta like, okay, this is what I'm going to be coming
I know what it's
into.
gonna be, but
Yeah, and it's
don't
so
even
true.
ask me how work is. I leave work at work.
No.
And don't nobody ever ask me how work. I leave that shit at work.
Yeah.
I don't want to work. I don't wanna be at work.
Who does?
Yes, don't ask me about it. Ask me about my day. Don't ask me about work.
Exactly. But with people that are negative, like I was telling him, like they just come in, they don't even ask about you.
They don't.
They don't say how are you,
Nope.
how's this,
Nope.
how that.
It's all
They
about
just come
their
in
needs.
and unload all of that onto you.
because
You know
they
what I'm
want to
saying?
get it out.
Yeah.
And
And
they're like,
that's why you
listen,
have to be
That's
like,
abuse.
Yeah,
you know,
that
like,
is too.
chill. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they don't know that they're doing. Not saying that some of them do. You know what I mean?
Some
But
people do it
it's
on
like
purpose.
you have to make them aware of it. But like, listen, love you and all that, because you know those are my favorite words. Before I go in on some real shit,
Yeah.
love you and all that. But
No.
at the end of the day, I tried to help you. I'm trying to help you, but you gotta help yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And
You know
they
what I'm saying?
don't. A lot of them don't. Not
Because
all
they're
of them.
not ready.
They
And
don't
you
have
know
the
what?
right
Not.
tools, or
That's-
they just don't even want
The tools
to.
are
Some
always
of them
there.
don't
Some
want to.
people thrive off of
They
negativity.
do.
I was just
Yes,
Some
that
people
too.
bleed
Yeah.
negativity. They can't.
Live
They
without
can't
it.
do anything
Without it.
without some negative shit that going on first.
It makes them feel
has
bad.
to
It makes
be
them valid.
negative
It
in their
makes them
life.
valid.
Valid. That's a
Look,
It's
and
perfect
that's
word
when you
right
got
there.
to leave
That's
them
it.
where they are.
Yes.
Yeah,
If
you
they
do.
keep
Not
putting no
putting
positivity
over
in their
there.
life,
Yeah.
it's like, listen, I
So
can't deal with it.
let me rephrase it then, because I see what you're saying. I agree, because at first I wasn't agreeing with you ladies. I was like, "That y'all foul as fuck." If I care about you, I'm low. Like, come talk to that. But I see what you're saying now.
They understand.
Now you understand.
It takes a real one to recognize.
Yes, it do.
Yeah.
You know, men take a little longer.
We're not gonna start the
Yo, turn the
damn
camera around and let her
match.
on, yo.
We're gonna
You
put you
doing the
on
most
camera.
right now.
No, but at least, you know what I'm saying, at least you recognize. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. You know, at the end of the day, men might be a little slower, but it's okay.
Yo, fellas, I need some help.
Come on the next episode, guys. Come on the next episode. I don't know how long we've been live for, but if you guys are tired of hearing us, we got some few other. We got a lot of people.
Yeah, we
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So positive. I don't know how long we've been on.
It's
45.
7:21.
45 minutes.
We've been on 45. Oh, we got 15 more minutes. Play some more music, baby. Take us out.
Take us out.
Take us out, because I don't really know those positive affirmations all 2020.
I got something
If
for
you
you
talk
guys.
it, if you know, believe it,
Put it in the universe.
it will
Speak
happen.
it
And the
into
universe is
existence.
back.
Yes, baby.
Here we go.
We got you. Yo, that's all I heard. Jesus. Okay. Literally all I heard. Shout out to Kanye. You making moves. No. Leave him. He's doing positive things now. He was a little rough with that, so, but he's okay. He's doing positive things. Anything that has to do with God, I don't I want to hear you though. Okay.
That's it. Stay working. The original. Hey yo, I fell for the dream. Chased by nightmares, compelled by the screams. There would have been a lot of things in this quest searching for self. What I find when I look in the mirror hurts, but it helps. So I'ma put this all together, but first I'ma make things worse. Cause after everything said, this may be my greatest verse. After everything said, this may be my greatest verse. After everything said, this may be my greatest verse. I fell for the dream. Chased by nightmares, compelled by the screams. There would have been a lot of things in this quest searching for self. What I find when I look in the mirror hurts, but it helps. Now I'ma put this all together, but first I'ma make things worse. Cause after everything said, this may be my greatest verse. After everything said, this may be my greatest verse. After everything said. See, I think that I had it bad, and though it's sad, I really didn't. It's just the man that I came to be, and the child that I was is not so different. And when I've seen a lot of things that came a long ways for no pot to piss, and still not $1 in my pocket, but I'm not in prison with no conditions. I'm just a nomad with a notepad. My pops was off from the gate like a fan, I'm yelling, go dad. Mom's left me at 8, caught in that cook coke fad. So as a boy in the state, I ate hate and shit vocab, but it's not so bad if you judge the man that I aim to be, because apparently my perception of self is borderline vanity. See, I thought I was a king in search of his queen and the family. Turns out I wanted to the dream, and it seems that it breeds insanity. Cause I was more than a king, but never mind that. I'll blow your mind back if ever you decide to try to find where mine's at. Yeah, I'm slipping that sidetrack, and I can't get that time back. And I find the older I get, the more that I wish to rewind back. Foster homes to penitentiaries, visiting vivid memories, in search of a work of chemistry, digging through hurt and misery. From Christmas in a box to nothing under the Christmas tree, to off your decorations, ain't nothing coming to visit me. Now I'm not looking for sympathy, I figured it was meant to be. I was built for it mentally, and the dream it was sent to me. Suffer a lifetime, live for a century. That means 2080, somebody baby gon' mention me. And I knew it before, but chose to ignore the verse in scripture. I wanted to pay, cause only after will I hurt constrictor. I needed the shield from the truth in that perfect picture. Now even after all my wrongs, I'm still worth it, nigga. But worth what to who? Apparently nothing to you. If it don't apply, let it fly, but check the size on that shoe. Now I put all my faith in me so that others could do it too. But if I put it all on me,
What's left to put on you? You know I make it do what it do, cause that's what it got to be in this world of infinite tribes and no reciprocity. All these insensitive guys with no generosity. These desensitized times was written, so check the prophecy. After all I said, here I am, then a 9 to 5, looking in the mirror and searching the truth behind the lies. So the battle begins and we back and forth, it's line for line. And I'm going in because I know this nigga's kinda mine. It's kinda like mine that's empty blind and I can see it clear. I'm a righty, he's a lefty, we make the perfect pair. Cause we saw eye to eye, though we argued. He was always there to out of nowhere. My perception disappeared. And he was right there just this year with me, loose in the booth. Though I don't recognize this truth in his scuffed Timberland boots. Yeah, he fitted lean through with his Heineken dues. So as the smoke rise, look him in his eyes and ask me for proof. But what is the use? I'm so in that I'm out. And then again, it'll take a lifetime to write mine. Even with a pen, so when that white line becomes mine and I'm the object within, look to the night skies with dry eyes and pray that I am with them. See, I thought it was written in stone. I struggle through life, do everything right and nothing goes wrong. So now I'm back to doing things on my own. And with that said, it won't be long until he calls me home. Hey, yo, I fell for the dream. Chased by nightmares, compelled by the screams. Now I done been a lot of things in this quest, searching for self. What I find when I look in the mirror hurts, but it helps. Now I'ma put this all together, but first I'ma make things worse. Cause after everything said, this may be my greatest verse. After everything said, this may be my greatest verse. Cause after everything said, this may be my greatest verse.
I love it.
Yes.
Come check Doc out. You know, once again, he is an amazing musician.
And make beats too.
I was just gonna promote yourself, baby. This is all free promotion.
Promote
I mean, I'm Doc the Original. You can probably find me on SoundCloud, but I don't usually promote it because it's kind of trash right now. I haven't put anything new on.
Shout out to SoundCloud. We still take you. Look, they might send some on, you know, whatever you
Yeah.
want to do. Good.
Facebook, I'm still the same Doc the Original on Facebook. Oh,
There we go.
no. Actually, Zero Fucks. That's with an X.
I noticed that because I kept getting Doc and the original kept popping up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on there as Doc the Original too. You might find some.
Let me
types
put
on
it.
there,
All right, let me put it on here. So we have.
My joint is private, so if I don't know you, like,
Just be like you seen him on the rundown.
yeah, word, you gotta let me know why you're on my page.
You know what?
Like I said, I'm not a musician. I'm not an artist. This is just what I do for rec. You know, like.
Honey, you are very talented, and the world needs to hear you.
I'm not.
We
I'm
need
not,
to hear you.
I'm not saying they don't need to hear
Listen,
me.
we
What I'm
need to
saying
hear
is,
you.
what I'm saying is, this is for rec. This is not. What you say?
I told her, calm down, Pillar.
Okay. Over there.
Babe, what's your thing? Zero Z-E.
Zero fucks given.
F-Z-E-R-O.
F-U-X.
X.
Given as my last name.
Given.
F-U-X-G-I-V-E-N.
Yeah, zero fucks given.
Okay.
Okay, and on
On
SoundCloud?
SoundCloud, I'm Doc the Original.
Okay.
On anything, on YouTube, I'm Doc the Original.
Okay,
Everywhere
so we got
I'm Doc the Original.
we got YouTube and we have SoundCloud. I'm just putting it
I
here.
added you on Zero Fucks Given.
Okay.
That sounds so hard.
I know.
Interesting.
That's dope, right?
Okay.
Okay, Doc, D-A-K. Is it one whole word? Doc the
Yeah, Doc
Original?
the Original. Doc D-A.
It's one whole word, Doc the
Yes.
Original. Okay.
You know I'm about to stalk you, right? Okay.
You can join.
He put that. Look, he put that in the air. Is that your positive affirmation coming out there?
You already know.
I'm just saying. Look, that was his part. Look, that Reiki work, y'all. That was his positive affirmation going up
Now, you know
there.
what my positive affirmation is, real talk?
Yes, babe.
My positive affirmation is like I can accept the things that I can't change, and you know, like I think I'm brave enough to go at it, even though I know I can't change it. You know what I mean? Like I'm still brave enough to go at it. Like,
But how you know you can't change it? You don't know unless you try.
but I tried. That's what I'm saying. Like the things that I can't change how our government is, but I will. You know, I protest, I rally, I do whatever I can. You know, I make a
It
noise.
takes one
you know,
person
like,
to make, you know.
Like I can't change a lot of things on this planet that I don't like, but I still try to make a noise.
And that's the
you
whole
know,
fact.
and
And that's all we can do.
that's my
because-
positive affirmation.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Because it always takes a village. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one person, and find your village, find your villages, because the more the better.
Yes.
And if we group together, unite together, nobody cares about color, race, or sexuality, or all that other stuff. positivity group together, the world would see a bigger change.
Yeah, I was having that conversation
That's a whole fact.
with one of my peoples the other day. Like, he's a religious guy, and he was trying to tell me if everyone was the same religion, the
Never
world
work.
would be a better place. And
No.
I don't think so.
what you just said, I said, if everyone moved out of love, the world would be a better place.
That's all it is. It's about love.
That's it. That's the one constant, like mathematics on every continent
Everything.
and every language. Love is the same.
Common domination.
You know what I mean? 2 + 2 is 4. No matter how
Love.
you break it down, love is love. No matter
Love.
how you break it down. And if everybody moved accordingly, the world would be a better place.
Amen. Hallelujah. 2020, love, y'all. Just all about love. What you got for us, Dad?
Bars.
Boom.
Bars. All
Said
day.
it because
Bars.
my cup run is empty.
I do want
And it was a small cup, y'all.
I appreciate you bringing me out and letting me showcase some of these tracks.
You are more than welcome to
I do
come.
believe, like you, like everybody needs to hear some of the things that I have that I didn't play.
It's
like,
so original.
Need to be heard.
You know what you do? Put it on. You're on our group now. In our page too. Are you on our page? The
You
rundown.
sent it to me, right?
I don't know how
You
you
sent
do
it
it.
to me.
I be doing the most. I think you join the group. We have the group and we have the rundown page. But either or,
Yeah.
drop your lines there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if they want to hear your music, that's an avenue for them to hear your music.
Okay.
You know, because your shit is amazing. That us.
So we-
I've always been a fan since Myrtle. You already know.
Yeah.
He had to come holler at me. I was a quiet neighbor.
Yeah,
He was like, yo,
bullshit.
he was like, yo,
That's a
Javon, my son, used to scream. Literally, you remember that,
I
right?
do.
He was like, yo, I was there for like 7 months already. He sat down. You stood up by the porch. I was sitting. I was drinking all day. Anyway, he was like, yo, not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hi, let me introduce myself, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yo, your son almost had me calling. You remember?
Yeah, I was gonna call
Tell the
cops on
story.
you, because you was killing them in there. It sounded like.
No, my son was just a screamer. He's like, yo, your son screams every day. I said, I know. I have to deal with it. My son was just a screamer. Javon, love you and all that, baby. But now, he's quiet, screaming.
Because he screamed it all out.
Yo,
Yo,
he was like, I thought about calling CPS. I said, nigga, I wish you would.
I felt so bad for him, though.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I said, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. He just screams. That you remember,
Yeah,
Reed? That
he
my baby would just scream, and it wasn't because of anything. It
hours.
wasn't. It was just because that's.
Instead of being colicky, he was a screamer.
Yeah, basically.
He
that's
was-
I guess
He
that's
sounds
exactly
like
what it
too.
is. Yeah.
So I know.
Oh my gosh! But and then.
And then I started stalking Rita because she was over there all the time.
Yeah.
Positive
And
affirmation,
then
y'all.
we became best friends.
Also, you just used me. That's all that. You see, the truth comes out.
right?
15 years later, the truth comes out.
That's
I was only a pawn
time.
for the major
Wow.
play.
2006,
Gosh.
It's been
5.
a long time.
Yeah, it's almost
It's
15.
been
Yeah,
almost
'cause I
15,
moved
yeah.
out there. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
2006, 7. Yeah.
That
Some
was
shit like that.
before 2007
Was it?
when I caught my bed. It was
I
like
bought-
2005 or 6.
Yeah.
We was
Yeah,
over there
babe.
for like 2-3 years
I
before I
know,
went
damn.
up.
Yeah, that's a whole fight.
Yeah.
That is a whole fight. Damn, it's been 5 months.
Yeah.
We old.
A lot. Hey, you old.
It's what we old. Shit, nigga, I'm all the way old. Oh, and I don't care.
It's bars.
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 That's what it was.
Oh, that's not. And he ain't even be drinking. Oh, I like that beat though.
That's that old school shit, too.
Yes, I did.
You can't do that.
You can't do what?
You can't. That's not bars.
Oh.
This is bars.
We're about to have a whole party. Y'all come join us. Oh, yeah. Did we have to make up the rundown? That's the name of the drink,
The
right?
rundown.
What's in,
drink.
what's in the run? Hold on. What's in the rundown?
So what had happened was.
Yeah, so it's Moscato.
Where?
Oh,
She's like, where's the
That's not
Moscato
normal
at?
drink.
Oh.
So
Where's
it's
the
Moscato, and it's like a little shot
Of
of
peach,
peach parmesan.
Yep.
Holy.
It had
Yo.
us
That was
like.
your sub.
It was
Whoa,
good.
Nice.
it was
Like, I was
good.
So that's our
It was
rundown
nice,
drink.
nice. Yeah, so we call it the
Moscato and
rundown
Paul
drink.
son.
Babe,
Yeah.
seriously? It had me contemplating like, yo, should I go home? I got a whole sofa, love seat, whatever you want to call it, airbed. right there. My man gonna kill me. Gonna come home. Man, fuck that shit. I can't. I'm about to be right here. I could finish everything tomorrow. Like I was contemplating life, but it had me nice. A wine, and I don't even drink wine like that.
Yeah.
We even went back to
Yes,
the
we had
store for
2
another
bottles.
bottle.
2 times.
Of the Moscato, and then we had like 2 of the little shots. Each.
That's what it is. So we poured some Moscato. Barefoot, hook us up, because that was your.
Yes,
Yeah, baby, we had you
And
barefoot.
Paulie, Masana.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta plug in.
Yes.
I don't know. Is that what they do?
No, we said
Plug
somebody.
somebody.
I can't plug anything.
I don't know.
because
Isn't that how they
I
do
can't
it?
right now.
We're looking for sponsors.
Yeah.
We don't know how to do
Yes.
that. If you guys have any help us. Help you. Help
Yes.
us.
Yes.
But yeah, so what happened to your music?
I shut it down because
It's
I
saying,
wanted to
oh,
hear
you wanted to know
the rundown
rundown
drink
drink. I mean, I
the one who
Bring it
turned
back up.
down the whole moonshine, which was in these
I
red
don't drink.
cups.
That's why. I
Shout
turned
out
it
to
down.
Yeah.
you know who you are. Who
I
New
don't
York.
drink.
isn't it good?
The
Yes.
original
Yeah,
does
I'll
not
tell you.
drink.
I'm from
I'll plug it.
Alabama, so
Honey.
no. I'm from Alabama.
And
I
I'm
know
from
about
South Carolina.
moonshine.
So you
Mr.
know, love over here.
Don't want to say your name, but you know who you
I have
are.
family
Yeah.
members that make it. Yes.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
That's my guy I go to. Remember you came to the house last time? I gave you the moonshine, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Jackson. I
said
don't drink.
We don't drink. Ew.
That was like so 2020.
It's 2020 right now. Bro. You're killing me right now.
That was so 20. Oh,
Yeah.
eight.
Thank you.
What is a safe year to say?
None.
Anytime before 07
Rita,
is good.
you know I'm horrible with that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
We don't
No,
pay attention. to
tell
that.
them how bad I am with the getting people in trouble because I just don't know.
We are all the way live
She's
right
infamous
now.
for it.
So, you know.
She's good. She's good for blurting.
Yo, Officer Geen, I have no idea what you're talking about right
No,
now.
but seriously. You didn't want
over this
that.
way.
That's why you don't see
It's
nothing
over this
this
way.
way.
Nothing.
There's
No
nothing.
drink. No drink.
There's absolutely nothing
It's
there.
here.
But that was like so 2000.
Thank you.
Is that
Jess.
safe?
It's too late now.
She cleaned it up real good.
You're just so making it worse. let it go.
Put me in I can't pass nothing.
Let it
I'm
go.
blaming on the alcohol.
Stop. Yo, credits. Who does the credits roll?
You gotta go up there and cut all the cameras off.
All right, I'm done.
Word, Rita, in that.
That's why it's live and uncut. But anyway, all right, bringing it back. I want to thank you, love. It's been a minute since I've seen you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love your music. I'm a total
Next
freaking
time,
fan.
we'll set up the mic and we can actually spit and perform, and you can set it up so it goes to the phone exactly.
You're gonna have to show me all that because I don't know the whole innuendos about all that stuff. But I definitely want you back on. You're more than welcome to come back whenever you want to.
Yeah.
You already know. And I want to thank obviously our co-host Dee and Sheena and our sideline cheerleader Rita Rowe in the building. Rita Rowe in the building. No, but she was dropping some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Next time, hopefully she'll feel better. She want to join us on the camera.
I don't like paparazzi. I like to be behind the
Honey, you get paparazzi without already the camera. People follow you all the day, all day,
all the day.
all the day. They follow you all the time.
That's all
Look,
right.
he was stalking you from way back in. You know what I mean? So
That's all right.
I've never stalked her, by the way.
I thought those were your words.
They were my words.
Oh,
That's not what you just said on the camera.
I've been sarcastic.
I know we're just joking, but I
Not
want
really
to thank
good
everybody.
stuff.
Look, see,
I
knew it.
I think you did, though.
I knew
You
it.
know I
You might
did.
have.
You know I did.
Now that it's coming back to me.
You know I did. You know I did.
Memories don't live like people do.
Oh,
So anyway,
that was like a lifetime ago.
forever.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Damn, I was so young and dumb.
How old are you now?
We all were.
Oh my God, I'm older than you.
He was older than me.
You
then,
only
too.
40?
I know.
No, actually, I'm not even 40. But I just said that because I
Are
know
you
she's older than me.
You're such an asshole. Some things don't
I
change.
used to I'm like way older than you. Now
You said
I
I
feel
was
like
so
I did a
young.
real
Yeah.
I feel like motherhood right now. Like, what?
How old are you?
I'm 39. I'll be 40 in March.
Oh, honey, we gotta go do it big for your 40. We're gonna have a special here on the rundown for Doc's 40th birthday. I'm announcing it now.
That's that thing, that Florida thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, well then we're gonna take the rundown on the road in Florida for Doc's 40th.
Oh, Lord.
And there you have it. You hear it first. words from here. But once again, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please continue to share. We are all about empowering, educating, entertaining. I hope you guys laughed just as much as we did. And I hope you guys, you know, whatever is meant for you, you was able to receive. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was about positive affirmations or just anxiety, or his music especially, because his music is very deep. And there's tons of messages in his music. And
Bars. I didn't play bars.
bars. Play bars on the takeout. Come on.
I gotta go and turn it on and do all that.
Oh.
I'm shutting down. It's a wrap.
Listen to bars. She's gonna post it in
Yo,
the
it's
chat.
already
Okay?
on there. Just
Somebody
go find
said
it.
you look like 35.
Who's 35?
B-A-R-Z. Actually, it's a 6 A-R-Z bars. Look it up. It's on
he
YouTube.
looks
It's on
35.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud bars. B-A-R.
6 A-R-Z.
Oh.
6.
We don't do bees.
Jess, you know ain't nothing changed, bro. Like, what it was on Murder Live, we don't do that either, though.
I don't know nothing about that, y'all. But anywho, like he said, 6 A-R-Z
Yes,
on
bars.
SoundCloud.
Or YouTube.
Or
I don't
YouTube.
know, it's
Check it out there.
It's on my Facebook page, too. Friend
Hopefully he'll
request
post it in our group and
me. I will.
page.
It's on your page already. I posted it to you. to
Yeah,
your
yeah,
page,
you gotta put it on
So
the
share it
I
on your
will.
page,
But
yeah.
at first I didn't get nothing. I told you, I was like, I didn't see nothing, and then afterwards I seen. But I'll be sharing all his links. So thanks again for joining us. It's been real as always on the rundown. Any last minute positive affirmations people want us to out there for 2020?
Besides that, I'm powerful and I'm strength.
Boom.
That's my name. My name means strength.
All right.
Dakeem.
Amen.
Yeah, that's what's up.
How about you?
I run into powerfulness.
I am putting the positive affirmation out there for abundance this year because it's my time, our time, to reap everything that we've been sowing. You know what I'm saying? For all our hard work, all of our planting, all of our patience. 2020 is the year of abundance. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Boom.
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 Boom, yeah. That's from my man. He be like, boom.
Boom.
Boom, check it. That's Nicole. Nicole, shout out. You see this. Boom, check it. She was the boom, check it. What's your positive affirmation for this year?
I don't know. Stay positive. Like I said, my positive thing every day is I wake up and I'm strong because I fight it. You know, I don't accept it. I feel like if you don't accept it, then that's positive. That's strength all day, every day. Don't accept the nonsense. Don't accept the bullshit. I mean, unless you care about them. Don't be like them and just rush and give everybody 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
No.
I said 10 minutes, but it's usually 5 minutes after they finish talking. I can get a word in
Don't do that.
and be like, hey,
Be
you got 5 minutes
you know what
left.
I mean? Like, be a shoulder to cry on.
You
like-
can be, but you gotta
always.
limit some of that. 'Cause some of that negativity is not
I'm
always
always.
good.
No one is good and no one is taking advantage of.
Yeah.
No one to turn it off. That's
Yeah.
what it is. No one to raise it so they can't reach it. You know, sometimes you put it down. You know, I'm 6'7", so my shoulder ain't always accessible to everybody.
I'm like up
You
to
know what
his
I mean?
freaking hips. I'm like, God, I forgot how tall you are. And or how short I am, but whatever. Yes, babe.
Okay.
Rita Ruff from the sidelines.
From the sidelines.
Positive affirmations 2020, babe.
Just to continue to make strides. Change.
You gonna get uncomfortable?
Get uncomfortable.
Get all the way uncomfortable.
Get all
Get all the way
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
My power word is fearfulness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming out of my shell.
There you go,
I've
baby.
been trying to come out of my shell.
You need to.
And as a daughter.
Yep. And you know,
Yes.
like I said, baby steps. You gotta crawl before you can walk, or you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff.